In 1948, America is beginning to react to a new threat, communism. The Marshall Plan is helping rebuild Western Europe with over $12 billion in aid. While in the East, Soviet dictator Joseph Stalin is tightening his grip. An expanding military is one weapon, propaganda is another. The Soviets chastise America for its poor treatment of blacks. Truman confronts the problem head-on, vowing to dismantle the Jim Crow laws that enforce discrimination. He becomes the first president to address the National Association for the Advancement of Colored People.
There is no justifiable reason for discrimination because of ancestry, or religion, or race, or color.
But the Democratic president's courageous stand exacts a price. Southern Democrats determined to preserve segregation quit the party. The president's popularity plummets. To keep his job, he must find a way to win the 1948 election. In June, the Republican Party nominates Truman's opponent, Thomas E. Dewey, in the first ever televised convention. Dewey, a popular New York governor, is confident of victory. Truman dives into a campaign that few believe he can win. In the closing weeks, American movie houses feature the candidate's campaign films. Dewey's is slick with high production values.
Though it was in New York that Dewey rose to fame, he is the product of a small town in the Middle West. In the same neighborhood where Tom grew up, his mother lives today, and like all mothers, is proud of her son and his achievements.
You certainly must be proud of Tom.
Well, yes. I think all of Owasso is happy over his success. And I do know that he will always have the best interest of our country at heart.
Truman's effort is the complete opposite. A patchwork of newsreel clips of his achievements in office.
1945, Harry S. Truman took the momentous oath of office. Earlier, Mr. Truman succeeded in pushing through a veterans' low-cost housing bill.
But its effect is powerful. He looks like a leader, a confident president who signs treaties and makes decisions.
No president in American history has ever been faced with the tremendous foreign problems that confront Harry Truman.
On Election Day, November 2nd, 1948, Truman travels to his hometown of Independence, Missouri to cast his vote. The final tally shocks everyone except Truman. He wins more than 2 million more votes than Dewey and carries 28 states. But the Chicago Tribune decides to go to press before voting polls close. Its headline gives Truman the last laugh. In his State of the Union address on January 5, 1949, Truman announces a sweeping program he calls the Fair Deal, to deliver the American dream for all. Inspired by FDR's New Deal, it's an ambitious vision of government helping people to lead better lives. Slums are torn down to be replaced by public housing projects. Government planners envision a future of regenerated modern cities. Whole new neighborhoods are designed to deliver the benefits of modern living to even the neediest families.
Where a man and his family with a small income can live with comfort and dignity. Where there are playgrounds and space for the kids to stretch their growing limbs right outside the front door. Where shops and stores are a planned part of the city within the city.
Christmas 1948.